Hello, hello, hello! Greetings, salutations, konnichiwa, and every other form of green across this vast, marvelous multiverse. I am Matsu Quinox. This is Horace, and welcome back, my dear, marvelous, wonderful scholars, to the study. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Hello there, Yumiko. Congratulations on getting first. I think this is one of your first times getting first, isn't it? Or I might be forgetting things. Maybe this is. I don't remember. That's just me, though. Hello there, Firefly. Welcome. Hello there, Dr. Zadium. Welcome. Hello. Hello, all you fine, marvelous scholars. Wherever you are, whenever you are across this vast, marvelous multiverse. How are you all doing this fine evening, afternoon, or morning? How are you doing? Dr. Zadium, doing good. Glad to hear it, Dr. Zadium. Glad to hear it. Oh my goodness gracious. Glad to hear someone doing good. Where's my snacks? Yumiko hungry. Well, I've got some popcorn here, though I don't think I can get it quite to you. Hold on a moment. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I'm gonna try and reach this out for you, Yumiko. Okay, grab a piece, grab a piece. Any of you scholars who want some, just grab a piece of popcorn. All right, free to take. We have an endless supply here in the cinema. Has everyone got their popcorn? Yumiko steals the popcorn. Well, good. You don't have to steal it. I'm giving it to you, Yumiko. Come on. I mean, no, you got plenty. Wait a minute. Did you take the entire bucket? Uh, Yumiko! Please, please. I need that bucket back. We only have two buckets here in the cinema. I mean, they're endless, but we need that bucket back. Please. Maybe. Oh my goodness gracious. Yumiko, please. Can I have my bucket back? Can I have my popcorn bucket, please? Please. Firefly, what are we watching? I think I missed that. Oh, I'll mention it in a moment as soon as I get the popcorn. Thank you. Now let me just bring that back to me. Fine. Thank you, Yumiko. That's very kind of you to give it back. Oh, hello there, blah blah. Welcome. Glad to have you here. All right. The movie. Tonight. Oh, hello there, Private Mac. Welcome. I have so many people here. Oh my goodness. So I wasn't sure what to do after we had finished Doctor Sin last week, and with the holiday, with the spooky season coming up, I kind of didn't want to start on a new story since it's in between that moment. So instead, I decided we should watch a movie together. It's been a while, I think. We haven't watched a movie since I think the book and movie review for Prisoner of Zenda, which was it was okay. I was kind of disappointed actually. So I thought, well, what kind of movie can we watch? All the Doctor Sin films are still in the public domain. Blah blah. I'm deaf in a pirate movie mood tonight. Oh, good, good. And in fact, blah blah just hit him on the spot. I thought, well, Doctor Sin did disguise himself as was Captain Clegg at one point. So why not watch a pirate movie? Who doesn't love a pirate movie? So actually, there were a few choices of pirate films. One of them I almost showed was The Seahawk, but that film is very very long. That's almost like 2 hours. So it's like I can't. I don't. It's fun. It's supposed to be a really good movie, but I don't want to, you know, be playing a 2 hour film tonight. So I dug through the choices and found this film. 1926's The Black Pirates. Arr. Yumiko. Yes, shiver me timbers, wave that flag. The Black Pirate, 1926. Well, let's get our things. Director Albert Parker, writer and star Douglas Fairbanks, the action star of the 1920s. And it was a big hit. It was a huge hit for Douglas Fairbanks at the time. Um, I think it was actually. I don't know if this is the movie that. No, this isn't the movie that turned him into an action star. That was Prince of the. Not the Prince. The Thief of Baghdad. Thief of Baghdad, which was before this one, I believe, or was it after? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. But this film is unique for another reason. It was one of the first films released in wide distribution in two-tone Technicolor. Now, that's not to say silent films did not have color. They did, but it was tinted. It was tinted. The films were tinted often to provide some sense of color. Like if it was night, they tint all the entire scene blue. If it was like things that were on fire, they tinted red. Things like that. Um, but the Black Pirate was different because it was using two-tone Technicolor. Now, later Technicolor film used three tones, which was I think it was red, blue, and green. I think I can't remember. Um, two tone. I can't. What was the two tone Technicolor? Hold on, I gotta look this one up a little bit. Two tone Technicolor used red and green only, and they would divide the red. They'd use a beam splitting prism and would divide the colors to mix in, creating different color variations. But it wasn't perfect. Two-tone Technicolor is a very cheap way. Well, not at the time, but later on it becomes a very cheap way of creating color. Some of the early color films still use two-tone even after three-tone Technicolor came into being. But this film was the first to widely use it. The story is somewhat simplistic, but it is still, from what I understand, fairly energetic and fairly fun. It is, of course, of its time, so if there's any problems with the plot, well, remember this was 1926. So then, my dear scholars, shall we begin our movie and dive right into the adventurous world of the Black Pirate? I think this is the two-tone version. I hope it is. It might be the black and white version. I can't remember. Ooh, what is? Oh my goodness. Let me take a. Give me 1 second, my dear scholars. I want to double check if this is the right. If this is the two-tone color version or if it's the black and white. Okay. Okay, good. It is the color version. So, are we all ready to watch our movie, my dear scholars? Mm? What say you? I'll take your silence as a yes. Oh, posture check. Thank you, Yumiko. And all right, Dr. Zayum says yes. Kintron, are we ready, kids? Thank you for the hydrate, Yumiko. My voice is a little scratchy tonight. I'm not sure why. I suspect weather changes in the study are causing it. I hope. All right then, my dear scholars, sit back, relax, have a hot or prepare your popcorn. I should say not hot or cold beverage. Prepare your popcorn or your snacks and dim the lights if possible. Sit at a reasonable distance, and let us begin. The Black Pirates. Yumiko, ready. Hoist the sails. Yar, we ready, Dr. Zadium. All right. Where's the curtain? There's the curtain. Okay. Let's begin our movie. I'll be providing some live commentary as we go on. And remember, my dear scholars, this is a silent film, so there is no sound or dialogue. Is the movie playing okay? Can you hear it all right? There was a thing back then that a lot of these films would have the star's name right on top. So Douglas Fairbanks and the Black Pirate. The selling point is Douglas Fairbanks. Dr. Zave, yes, I can hear the sound. Well, can you hear the music, at least? Oh, good. So the original director actually was not Albert Parker, but a man named Donald Crisp. But apparently Donald Crisp did not get on with Douglas Fairbanks, so Fairbanks had replaced him. Supervising art director Carl Oscarberg. Yumiko Chris Kringle. Little early for that. As I mentioned before in these things, fancy Miss and Mister. A lot of these films, they actually did have pre-composed music for the movies. So the music we're hearing right now was specifically composed for this film. It wasn't like they made a page from the history and lives of the most bloodthirsty pirates who ever infested the southern seas. Which southern seas though? Southeast or southwest? Being an account of buccaneers of the Spanish Main, the Jolly Roger, golden galleons, bleached skulls, buried treasure, the plank, dirks and cutlasses, scuttled ships, marooning, desperate deeds, desperate men, and even on this dark soil, romance. Oh my goodness, the number of the bold and the italics and the use and what are you trying to emphasize? Why is some in bold and some isn't? It was the custom of these pirates to subdue their prey, loot the ship, bind their captives, and blow them up! Romance! Well, he seems a jolly fellow. So you can see the two-tone Technicolor makes a, it's not quite naturalistic colors, but it is colored. Blah blah Dane, it looks great. Yeah, it's done very well. Oh my goodness. The colors are also very muted, and that's on purpose. Fairbanks was worried that if the colors were too bright, it would distract the audience and hurt their eyes, which was an actual, believe it or not, an actual worry at the time. So he purposely had the colors muted to give it a more, like, painted appearance. Private Matter, bring out your dead! So this was a fact I didn't note during the credits, the powder magazine. That if you noticed, he's billed first in the title screen, but when they come to the credits, he's billed last. Apparently, Fairbanks always did that. He would always bill himself last in the credits, which fans at the time kind of got as a little in-joke. Two-tone Technicolor also meant there's a lot of blues in this, as you can see, a lot of reds and blues. Well, he doesn't look at all happy. Really? You're tied up, your ship's about to explode, and your first worry is the ring. Dr. Zadium, well, the first and last spot are usually considered primo positions. That's true, that's true. Laying the powder train. Choo-choo. Really milking this for all it's worth, huh? Blah blah. Matsu said what I was thinking. What did I say? What did I say? Which one did I say? You know, it is funny that they use that symbol of Jolly Roger in these things, because not all pirate Jolly Rogers were the same. Blah blah. Milking this for all it's worth. Yeah. The anime One Piece actually gets this right in that every pirate ship had its own Jolly Roger. They were not all uniform. Each one was unique to each other. For instance, the famous Blackbeard, his pirate, his Jolly Roger, if I recall, I might be wrong, but his Jolly Roger was actually a skeleton holding a spear which pointed at a heart, which had a drop of blood coming from it. And not every pirate ship had Jolly Rogers. Some of them would just use the flag of their home country. Because, you know, it's a very thin line between privateering and piracy. Kaboo! Whoa, whoa! Oh, wow! That is a nice effect. Burble, burble. Soul Survivors. Now, coloration, as I mentioned, was used in silent films quite a bit, and even before just tinted, there was hand coloration done, where individuals would actually paint the cells one by one. Ah, there's Fairbanks. Dr. Say, now kiss! Dividing the loot. We haven't even gotten a bit of dialogue yet. I'm kind of surprised. Fairbanks actually, if I recall, Fairbanks as a writer actually tried to make this story as straightforward as possible, as simplistic, because he wanted it to be much more a, how do I put this? He didn't want it to be overly indulged by, too much chattering and too much, what's going on here? Aww! Poor monkey. That's mean. Avast, my bullies! We'll draw lots, and the short strand wins. I've mentioned this before, actually, but, I think I mentioned it when we were watching Prisoner's End. Silent films did have scripts. Intertitles actually normally do not say the same thing that the actors are scripted to say. Rather, intertitles give a general idea of what they want the audience to get from it. Because if you watch their mouths, they are actually saying dialogue. And a lot of times that dialogue goes without being put on the intertitle. Mostly because, one, you can't have a ton of intertitles doing all the dialogue, because it becomes a little tedious, and two, it's just easier not to have to summarize what everyone is saying. Not sure I like this boss. Is that the same actor as before? It feels like that's a different actor. Maybe I'm just forgetting. Oh. Say a toy robot. Son, now you have the touch. You have the power. Dr. Sam Dead Vincent Price Gate of the toy robot. Another interesting little thing about silent films is that, you know, when you think about silent films, you think about really over-the-top acting and silly wide, you know, wide gestures and things like that. By this point in filming history, it really was not the vogue to be super theatrical in a film. I mean, people by this point knew that you didn't have to be over the top in a movie. The pirate leaders make ready to take the richest part of the treasure to a secret hiding place. Please, movie, please decide on a font choice, please. But, people are becoming much more used to naturalistic acting. And you can see it in this. I mean, Fairbanks himself tends to be pretty broad in his acting, but I think that's on purpose. Because he tries to put on a big personality in his movies. But if you watch the others, they aren't really going too over the top with the way they act. that style of acting pretty much died out around the mid-teens, the 1910s, the mid-1910s. Goodness. Marooned. Now, did pirates actually bury their treasure? Not really. There's a few instances recorded, but most of the time, no, no. Now, the reason why didn't they bury their treasure? Well, burying your treasure, if you think about it, is a pretty stupid thing because reasonable there's no reasonable chance that you'll actually get back to it. And there's every reason to suspect that someone else will get to it before you. And besides the point, most of the treasures got spent away pretty darn fast by the pirates. I mean, you don't usually save money if you're a pirate. You go out and spend it. No, that's actually kind of clever. Well, make use of what you got, I suppose. Now here's a little bit of a little trivia on the Technicolor process. The double thick Technicolor prints, which are 2 strips of dyed film cemented together, that's how they got the color. It's actually shot in one. My father, I solemnly vow. You actually have 2 strips when you put them together to get the necessary coloration. It presented, I guess, apparently a lot of screening problems for projectionists who just weren't trained to screen Technicolor film. I mean, Technicolor was a fairly new process at the time. But the problem was a lot of the film would warp, it would scratch, and due to how expensive it was in printing the Technicolor, the Douglas Fairbanks actually was forced to issue black and white versions in addition to the Technicolor versions, just so movie theaters could get a chance to screen them. My father has solemnly vowed to bring the murderers to justice. Why are you writing it when no one's going to see it? Yeah, that sure makes it a little bit difficult to get back to the treasure. Dead men tell no tales. And this is why nobody likes you. Oh, that classic Fairbanks swagger. What's kind of funny is before Fairbanks became an action star, he did a lot of light comedy films. I would join your company. Would you now? And what are your qualifications? Oh, he's trying to be Scottish. Oh no. I dialect. Who is your best fighter? Oh! Whoa, really? Not waiting that. The captain's actually got proper fencing there. You're supposed to fight with dagger and foil. This is also, I believe, before we got the introduction of what nowadays is called flinning in films, which was a form of film sword fighting where they add a lot of extra sword moves for purposes that are... They really don't do much, except they make the fight look a lot more exciting. Excuse me. Which, of course, it's Flinning is named after Errol Flynn, who basically used it in almost every film. Real sword fighting is a lot less spectacular. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 that is, wow. Oh. Wow, that's, wow. Blah, blah, he done. He's very done. Well, they got over it pretty quickly. Except for him. He as broad a lad as ever sought to join our company. I cannot do a Scotch. I used to be able to do a Scotch accent. I can't do it right now. There's more to our trade than sword tricks. The next ship you pick for prey. I'll wager I can take it single-handed. Oh, that's a boast if I ever heard one. Just after dawn, a merchantman. Single-handed. A lot of the pirates are played by athletes and people that Fairbanks knew personally. He pulled them a lot into this production simply because he knew that they could handle a lot of the stunts. Have done with this folly. Let them have the guns. Give him his chance. If he fails, there's time enough. You can have a little snack here, my dear scholars. Oh, thank you, Yumiko, for the snack time. I've got with me some Calbee hot and spicy flavored potato chips. I love Calbee. They're one of my favorites. And let's see. I'm gonna grab a handful here. Oh, that's good. Calbee chips are so good. They are very crispy, Yumiko. They're spicy too. Not too crunchy. Yum yum. Yes, yes, I think you can get most Calbee chips most anywhere nowadays. They've expanded a lot. Ooh. A lot of the bigger sailing ships actually had double wheels because they were so heavy and large. Notice that the film really doesn't specify at this point who he's attacking, what nations he's attacking, things like that. Fairbanks did all his own stunts. He was big into that. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's done easy. It's done in reverse. But yeah, he did all his own. Okay, so this stunt is, of course, very famous. And here's an interesting little fact about this film. This film is one of those rare silent. It's one of the. This film. Yeah, I can't talk. This film is one of the few Yumiko, Peter Pan. Yes, Peter Pan got it from this movie. This movie was the very first to use that stunt. And as I was saying, this is one of the few silent films where we actually have the outtakes still exist. They actually saved outtakes from the film. So there are several scenes in the outtakes which actually show how many times they had to get that stunt right. It took quite a bit. Fairbanks was very methodical about everything he did. Where's the rest of the watch? Well, you know, he is very, very lucky that there's no one else on the ship. Also, how did that guy not notice what was going on? Well, Yumiko, which actor is it who does his own stunts? I don't know. There's a bunch. There's quite a few actually. Private Maverick, as cool as it was, the unfortunate thing is that Mythbusters tried to replicate the stunt and called it busted, saying the sails would have ribbing in them that would have prevented a smooth travel. Yes, yes. I mean, Yumiko. Tom Cruise? I don't know. I think Tom Cruise does do his own stunts. He insists on it. Private Maverick, yeah. I mean, in real life, you couldn't do a stunt like that. The sails are very obviously not real sails. Well, he proved himself. The merchantmen captured like pirates pursue their customary tactics. Captured the pirates pursue their customary. Most pirate ships, yeah, you wanted to pick up gold and silver and all that, but you also would raid another ship for supplies too. I mean, since you are a pirate ship, you can't go into dock to buy things very often, most of the time, without getting caught since you were criminals, so you would routinely raid ships so you could get your supplies. Oh, he's not happy. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Wow, that's nasty. I'm sorry for that shocking moment, my dear scholars. What's this? Oh, oh dear. Now things are complicated. This, as far as I know, was not the usual pirate way of things. Pirates. This was not the usual way pirates did things. Ahoy, you sea wolves! There's something I would say to you. That's a lot of men on one ship. Come down, all of you. I'll show you a new trick in your own game. How do they have so many men for their little ship? That's a little much. Gather round me, ye who love gold. Excuse me. I would think that a ship like that would have had a much smaller crew than that. Yeah, I mean, it feels like mostly... Here's a ship captured without firing a gun, sound as the day it was built, not a spar broken. I mean, yeah, it just seems like there's more men on the ship than there are room on the ship. What he's about to suggest, if I'm guessing what he's about to suggest, is actually a pretty sound idea and not unusual. And of course this guy's gonna try something distasteful. Why destroy it and lose the richest part of our adventure? Let's hold it for ransom. Yeah, that's a better idea than destroying it and wasting it. I mean, there is something sound to be said about a smaller ship. Because smaller ships are, of course, faster. Let the ransom be 50,000 pieces of 8. We'll send our ship forward and set a time for its return. 50,000 pieces of 8. A piece of 8 is just a coin cut 8 ways. So essentially 50,000 pieces of 8, what he's saying is basically just... I don't even know how to do the math. Draw lots for her, and the short strand wins. I don't know how to do the math for it. But yeah, you would normally not say pieces of 8, you'd say something else. Lady, you could do something more than just faint. But then again, 1926 films. Fairbanks, do something! There's aim 6,250 according to Mrs. Zadium. That's not a lot. 50 pound ahead, you labbernecks. How do we know they'll give this ransom? But why? Again, how many pirates are there? Yumiko, what does that translate to in modern coin, Mrs. Adium? Here's our shootry, a princess. Oh, what? Apparently he had no idea? This emblem marks her, a princess of royal blood. We'll hold her as hostage. Wow, Fairbanks. She is mine, I won her by lot. Shall we sacrifice the good of all for the benefit of one? Riches for all, we vote with you, my bully boy. Bully boy, go on. And, you know, this is not unusual. Pirate ships were very democratic. He breaks our captain in fair fight. He takes the ship single-handed. He stands to win us more gold than we've ever seen. I propose we make him leader. I can't do the Scottish accent right now. Wait, he wasn't... Who was leader before that? If the ransom ship returns, 'tis time enough to make him leader. Yo-ho, a liter new of bully brew when the ransom ship returns. Oh, I forgot my thing was on. Yeah, the thing, again, with pirates is pirate captains could be routinely voted out. If a crew did not like how you were handling things, they would take it to a vote and vote you off the ship or vote you down from your position. We subscribe this with our own hands. Oh. The Black Pirate. Oh, there's our title! Douglas Fairbanks. 118, 412, 22. You would call that's a house. Douglas Fairbanks. Well, not anymore. It's not. Now that's like a quarter of a house. We're having economic theory here in the study. Private Maverick, just beware that deposed captain might utter a curse when tossed overboard. True, true. Yumiko, you can buy a house in many areas for 90,000. 90,000?! Oh. Why is that an Egyptian ring? Yumiko, they're small. 90,000 for a house. Oh my goodness, what? That's insane. Private Maverick, I mean, pirates can be superstitious at times. Well, you know the thing, Private Maverick, is sailors can be superstitious. There's a whole superstition upon ships. Get aboard that ransom ship. When night lowers, blow her to hell. Just I like how he just holds out his hands like, well, not much we can do. Okay, who is that actress? That is Billy Dove playing her. Yumiko, I can't get over the shorts and vest. It's not. It's reasonably accurate. We give ye from noonday till noonday, by the ship's style. I'll be watching the rigging tonight. I'm guessing this is a plot point. Showed the ring to the governor. I have him send against us a detachment of the best soldiers. The princess will be set ashore this night. Send this ring to the governor. Have them. Oh, that's it. There is no honor among thieves. Again, it is interesting that they don't really specify where anyone comes from in the story. It's very much like a fairy tale. It's not important who's from who or where there's from. They're just, there's pirates, there's princesses, there's merchant vessels. The winds are favoring. They will have many hours to spare. I look to see them back before this dial shows noon. Excuse me. Whoa, I never noticed he only had one arm. Jeez, this guy is so much troll. Why don't they just lock him away? Seriously. Well, that solves that problem. Lady, I grieve profoundly this mishappening. Oh, so fancy. This was for the good of the company. We must not forget the letter of our bond. You know, he's not wrong. I mean, they did make a promise, and if they break that promise, yeah, they're good pirates, but if they mess up, yeah, I owe you thanks for saving her. For me. Oh, come on. That is, of course, if the ransom ship does not return. Those long, drawn-out stairs. Getting a little water from my throat. Early evening, the reek of roasting food, rich vines for pirate palates. Again, how do they have so many men on board? Yukoi, hydrate. Okay, thanks. Yumiko, that's my job. You have more men than you probably need on board a ship. Zadium, depends on the size of the ship. Those that have many cannons could have hundreds. I know, Dr. Zadium, but there's also a limit to how many men you should have on board. I mean, you have to think about your water supply, your food supply. You have to think about weight on board a vessel. You can have a lot, but this just seems so excessive. You can stack them. Have you ever known about, or heard about, or read about a man falling in love at first sight? Well, why are you asking him? Never heard of it. They're pirates. They steal that stuff. Hello, I heard you need 4 people for each cannon on a ship. Well, that's true. That's true. Yumiko, you try and start a crew there, Dr. Zadium. Yes, Dr. Zadium, you try and start a crew. So, always. Yumiko, sign me up. Wait, are we having a pirate crew be started? Yumiko, I love lists. No more lists, Yumiko! Yumiko, we talked about lists. No more lists. You are not getting on a list, Yumiko, and that's final. I can't because Matsu Matsu, not Matsu! My name is Matsu, Dr. Zadium, not Matsuo. Forbade lists. Yumiko, ooh, temper. My temper is perfectly settled. Dr. Zadium, have a free foul. Yumiko, Betty, Buzzkill. Oh, come on! You are in constant danger. Set your plans to follow mine. This night I will come to set you ashore. Kinchon, Matsu. Okay, thank you for the hydrate, Kinchon. She seems in a constant state of worry. Who is this black pirate? How do you not know? A sound enough, lad. But he seems to be suffering from an affliction of the heart. Yumiko, she is woman. Yumiko, women know nothing in 1926, Yumiko, not 1929. This is a 1926 movie. If it was 1929, we'd be having sound already. When night lowers on the ransom ship. Blah blah, yes, I'm here. Yumiko, Zadium, rerun the numbers! How did you get the math wrong, Yumiko? I hope this guy has an exit strategy. Oh, that's a nice camera shot. Yumiko, is that less? Still a small house. You know, isn't that sad that their ransom would buy nothing but a small house nowadays? It's kind of pathetic. Yuko, let's go rob a monastery. We are not going to plan crimes here in my study. Show this ring to the governor. Have him send against us a detachment of blah 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 blah. Stadium, hey, Gen Z would do anything for a house these days. True enough, true enough. Kinchon, but monasteries are less likely to call the guards. That is true. Why do you think the Vikings tended to attack monasteries? You would call Holmorsh was like winning the Nobel Prize. Isn't that really sad? You know, is there no one on watch in this place? Oh. Karma. Why was there no one on watch? Oh! That's a nice little visual. Yumiko Darwinism. I would do more. I would give it. I missed the dialogue. Who are you? A pirate who has found his treasure and let it go. Lets it go. A tad corny, but alright, we'll give it that. Yumiko, our small house is keyed away after her. I'm looking at this ship is absolutely humongous. Quick, open that door. You know, it might have been a good idea to give her something to defend herself with. I mean, they have plenty of guns on board that ship. In the dead vast and middle of the night, a trial for life. Yumiko, our small house, no! There's Zadian, but guns cost money, Matsu, and you said they needed to conserve resources. Oh, come on! This base and scurry traitor, guilty of foulest treason. Our own eyes saw him. The case is plain and needs no further speaking. Yumiko, ooh, big brains, idiom. Objection! The autopsy report has been updated. I vote he lives. Oh, he dies. Oh. He'll walk the plank. You would call, ah, yes, democracy. Well, I told you, pirate vessels could be very democratic. At least he got a vote. Plank walking was not that common. You would call that's a dive board. I'm no dummy. You would call I've been to a YMCA. You would go, oi, our house! Oh, he changed sides pretty darn quick. Oh. Oh, I see what he did, okay. Stadium, the placement of that dagger was something. You would go, y'all see what I saw? Stadium, yep. Never let that villain from your sight till tomorrow noon strikes the dial. Wait, aren't they gonna do it now? I was gonna say, waiting till tying him up, setting this all up, and waiting till noon would be kind of poor judgment. Yumiko, no, he needs to marinate in his crime. I know a few tricks of the trade myself. At the bottom of the sea, you'll find the ransom ship. Fun fact, a lot of sailors actually didn't know how to swim on ships back then. It was considered bad luck to know how to swim on a ship. LOL. Well, the idea at the time was that by knowing how to swim, you were basically mocking the sea. You would call the logic isn't logicking. That if the sea wants to take you, then it should take you. So you shouldn't try and cheat the sea out of its out of what it wants. And that by learning how to swim, you are essentially doing that. Yumiko, imagine if pirates saw airplanes. Where did that come from, Yumiko? Oh my goodness, Yumiko, where did that come from? They're saying, well, the first flight was 1910s. They could have... Stadium. How long ago do you think this is set? I mean, this is a little... Be comforted, lass, he lives. Yumiko, well, swimming upsets the sea gods. Flying must upset the sky gods. Well, there's that whole thing, Yumiko, of if we were meant to fly, we would have wings. So, I don't think you're far off with that. They're saying, okay, fine, so they might have seen flying fish. Yeah, they did. I mean, they definitely did. They were known. They're saying, or birds, yep. I mean, seabirds especially are very important to sailors, and to kill a seabird was considered a terrible thing to do. I mean, outside the whole, you shouldn't really kill animals like that, all that thing. Seabirds were believed by sailors to be the spirits of drowned sailors. And so killing one essentially was killing a sailor all over again. Excuse me? Dr. Stadium, seagulls are vicious things. Yes, they are. The agreement reads, spotless and unharmed till noon tomorrow. Break that and ye walk the plank. Okay, you're on a big rock, now what? Oh, wow. Oh, that's a neat little shot. So, he got what he wanted, I guess? Oh, now it's his turn to brood. What is he doing? What is he doing? Really? I would say that's a bit of overkill, but yeah. You would go, yep, that'll keep him awake. Whoa! They're saying playing with his stick. They're saying very pointy metal sticks. The noonday of the tomorrow! I should have been yelling out this stuff. Yumiko, radio voice? Okay, I'm gonna have to pause the movie for this then, because I can't play it. Oh, you want for the next line? Okay, okay. I can do that. Okay. If there is another line. Just waiting for that line to show up. Well, now. No one's talking! Say something! Private marriage, something. That is a huge ship. You would go lots of space to stack, yes. hello there, Union 20. Welcome! We're at the climax of the film. Ooh. Thank you for the subscription, Julian20. Oh, thank you. I forgot to set up the subscription thing on this room. So those longboat rowers are members of the crew of the USS Arizona. Still waiting to do the radio voice for Yumiko. Julian20 gonna just lurk. Oh, that's fine, Julian20. Just enjoy it. It's a very top-heavy longboat. Oh! Blah blah. Great shot. Yes, indeed. You know your orders. Follow them. We'll show them a trick they've never heard of. Here at Radio Matsu, just for Yumiko. Finally, some dialogue. I'm sorry, that swimming scene. What are they doing? Oh, Yumiko's so much like in that swimming scene. Jeez, what are they doing? Oh, they're faking it. I see. Heave up your anchor and sail sail. Other boats may follow. I can't keep doing it. I want to do more radio voice, but I can't do it. It's making me laugh too hard. Again, it seems like a waste of a boat. And now you're... Prime Matter should have known they were faking it until they made it. Yumiko, oh no! Yumiko, seaman! Yumiko, no! So apparently the actress Billy Dove wasn't even given a screen test. Fairbanks just called her up and said, hey, if you want this part, you can have it. Because she had been in a Technicolor film before this. Oh. Oh, he's all tuckered out. Yumiko, Billy Dove is fighting her life in this film with a grand total of 4 lines. So they just pushed them into the sea, and now they're jumping into the sea to keep fighting them? You just remove them from the playing field. You don't have to follow after them. Yumiko, I see now why she faints so much. She read How Long until her next line. Really, I'm not sure what is going on with the outfits of the heroes. The governor. Excuse me. His Excellency the Governor. You have rid our seas of these villainous cutthroats. You are much in your debt. We are much in your debt, my Lord Duke. Oh, he's royalty! So everything's okay. He can marry her. What? She's like, what? What? Lord Duke? Oh, thank God, he's not a dirty pirate. Princess! Your Highness, we give thanks for your deliverance. He would go, a line! She got a line! Present me! What? But you do not know each other? Oh dear. No? Okay. Your Highness, His Grace, the Duke of Arnoldo. So it's all okay for him to be with her as long as he's of the right rank. Nice. Lady, forgive this suddenness. I have just been made known to you, but... in the presence of all these, and I would it were the whole world, I ask your hand in marriage. Yumiko classism, yes. Yumiko, of course he does. So, this bit. That is not Billy Dove kissing him. That is Mary Pickford, his wife. Mary Pickford was absolutely against her husband kissing Billy Dove. So she got dressed in the costume, had makeup put on, tied it, and then, yeah. Did the kissing scene instead. You would go, say no! So he's got the map to the treasure, but, yeah, I think... Did he fall asleep? Well... okay. He's falling... What, is he falling asleep now? Oh, come on! Not this again! What? What is that? Is that supposed to be a joke? Little joke? Wait, did they really fall asleep? Oh, no, there they are. You would go, it works! Well, I guess. They're saying it looks like Buddy Ebsen. He does look like Buddy Ebsen! The end. Copyrighted 1926 by the Alton Corporation. But it's in the public domain, so it's fair game. Okay. Oh. Well then, my dear scholars, that was quite a movie. Private Map. That's all, folks. That was quite a movie. That was lots of adventure. It was fun. We got to see, well, there was a lot. Yumiko, wait, did they steal that ship? Yes, they stole that ship. That's the ship they stole in the first place. But he's a duke, so it's all right. Yes. So the rest of the week, if everything goes according to plan, and I'm feeling up to it, feeling a little scratchy in the throat, I gotta admit. But if everything goes according to plan, on Thursday, we will be reading some science fiction short stories. I'm gonna try and find some good ones that we can read. Hopefully, we'll enjoy our time. Yumiko, it's not a house. No, it's not a house, Yumiko. But for now, let's see who we can raid tonight. Before I go, let me see who's available. Oh, there's not a lot of people available. Oh, Gentafox ASMR is streaming. Let's go visit them. So then, my dear scholars, I say unto you, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Till we meet each other again at the study. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Till then, farewell and bye bye.